Hodge. Hey everybody, I'm back with another episode of Flip or Flop. Apparently there's demand for this. I'm changing the format up a bit because it was a lot of work to record these. I got my Chromebook here where I can kind of see some sales I've been doing, and this is going to focus primarily on my eBay listings. But I'm going to go back to the beginning of January. So today, when I'm recording this, is January the 15th. So we're halfway through January. Made a few sales. Things this time of year are pretty quiet. Obviously, Christmas just happened, so people have spent a lot of money. So sales haven't been very good, but I made one really big sale. And because of that sale, people have said, hey, we need a flip or flop. Well, two people, Josh Creepleet and Mrs. Q-Dog. Thank you very much for liking my photo and saying we want another flip or flop. So I figured, why not? Let's do it. Let's go back to the beginning of January. A couple things I've sold on eBay. I have a bunch of Basson heads, chalkware Basson heads. They're basically just a person's head, and you hang them on my wall. My mom collects them. I've talked about them in previous flip or flop videos. I got a bunch of them in the summer and gave my mom a couple new ones she needed. We upgraded a couple of hers from her set, and I've had a few for sale. So I did finally sell one on eBay. I shipped it out a couple weeks ago, and I sold it for $50 shipped. So I think after fees, I ended up making around $25, and that's probably what I would have paid for it out of that lot when I kind of broke everything down. So I'm kind of breaking even there. I wouldn't call that a flop. And then another thing that I've had for a very, very long time. So my son and daughter, mostly my son, play Roblox. I don't know if everybody heard of it. If you have young kids, you've probably heard of Roblox. And they sell these sets in the store where you get a character in a blind box, and that character, they come with a code that you can use in-game, plus you get a little figure to keep. So kind of like an amiibo, I guess, but crossed with Lego, I guess would be a good way to describe it. Anyways, my son got a bunch of them because there's a particular character he wants. Sadly, in Canada here, when we get the characters, it's normally a couple months after they get them in the US, so it's hard to track them down. I know the US gets the sets released at a certain time, and then we get them here later on in Walmart and sometimes GameStop, so it's a little hard to track them down. He got a couple for Christmas that we bought off eBay, spent a little bit more money on, but he was pretty happy to get them. Anyways, long story short, I sold one. It ended up selling for $25 shipped. Shipping cost me, I think it was like $12 to ship it, and then less the fees. I think I only sold it for about $10, and I'm pretty sure the blind bags go for $6 in store, somewhere around $6 to $8. So again, basically broke even. I wasn't expecting to make money off that. I just tossed it up there because I knew he didn't want it, and we do have a couple more that I need to get up there and listed. Another one that sold really quick. I've had them sitting around forever, and it's the Toy Line Trash Bag Bunch. Fraser and I talked about this on the R3 podcast. As a toy line I remember getting as a kid. I have a whole bunch that I've been collecting, trying to find more of them, but they're really hard to track down. And you take this little trash bag, put it in water, it dissolves, and then you get the character out of it. That's the gimmick of it. But I remember getting tons of them. I want to say when I was in grade 6 or 7, somewhere around there. And a bunch I have are from my collection as a kid, and then a bunch I lost. I don't know what happened to them, if I sold them or lost them or what. But I've been collecting them again, and I got a lot of them I bought off somebody, and there was 2 in that lot that I had already had. I finally tossed them up on eBay, and I just put $15 on them shipped, so I could ship them letter mail. They're small enough, and after shipping and fees, I'll make about $10, $10, which is $5 a piece, which is what I wanted to get for them. So I got what I wanted out of them. Somebody gets to add these into their collection, so that's awesome. And it's another thing gone from my to sell shelf. Okay, and then the big one. I still have it here. I gotta pack it up and ship it out, but I'll hold this one up here. So this is a complete in-box Sony Discman. So this is a D465. So this isn't like original Discman. I don't know if there's a year on here. Let me see. I'm not seeing a year on here. But this thing, I'll throw up some pictures. This thing's in mint shape. There is a charging batteries and a charger that come with this. It looks like it's never been opened or never used. Its own headset, its own case, power to plug it into the wall. Barely looks like this was used. It works, tested, no problems. The guy had it listed for 20 bucks local. I picked it up. Apparently he said he had a lot of interest in it. I'm not collecting these, so this was purely to pick up to flip. $20 is what I paid for this, and I looked on eBay and I couldn't really find any listings for that particular one. There was like one or two being sold as is for parts, and I said, you know what, go big or go home. I threw it up for $140, free shipping, so I'll cover the shipping on that. Wasn't sure what I would get if I were to get offers, and then I had 3 people watching it pretty much instantly, so there's obviously a market out there for this. And so I said, you know what, I got it listed for $140. I'll throw an offer. When people watch your items on eBay, you can give them the choice or make them an offer to purchase it. So I did $130 to these 3 people that were watching. Nobody bit. But then not long after that, I actually had somebody throw me an offer of $125 from not that existing people that I sent the offer out to. I was like, oh, wow, geez, okay. So that's pretty much what I wanted. I countered with the $130 to this person and they accepted it. So with $130 plus they're paying shipping, which is $20 because it's going to the States, it was $161.25. Now I have to wait for my fees and the shipping to come out. And actually, if I go to, just a second here. So if I go into my payments, I have a payment that hasn't processed yet. Canadian funds, $131.28. So I need to subtract my $20 from that for my initial investment. So that brings me to $111. And it's probably going to cost me 20 bucks to ship it. So I'm sitting at about 90 bucks, $92 profit off of this guy here. So that's not bad. $20 investment, $92 profit. And somebody that wants this in their collection is going to get to add it. Yeah, this was kind of fun. We'll see how the editing goes. I'm just going to throw some pictures up and a few prices from my eBay thing and stuff like that. I'm not going to go all gung-ho, and I'm not going to track every nickel and dime to throw up there, but I think I'll kind of keep this format. As I get some cool things in or some stuff sell, I'll just talk about it. I won't talk about everything I pick up, because there's a lot of stuff that I pick up that either I sell right away, I don't sell, I sit on. I mean, some of these things I've been trying to sell for a while. All right, that's it for this episode of Flip or Flop. Thank you very much for watching. Please comment down below if you like what you saw. Do you want me to do these? Do you enjoy seeing what I grab, what I can sell it for? Anything you want to see, any more details you want me to describe? I don't know. Let me know. I'll do it if people are interested. Yeah. Okay, thank you, everybody. Thanks for everybody that watches my videos and subscribes. I hope you enjoy what I do. I just do it for fun for me. It's a nice little pastime. I know sometimes people take it too seriously. I mean, most of those people do this as a career, but yeah, this is just for fun. Okay, we will see everybody in the next video. Cheers.